What up, everybody? It's your boy Hank, freshly shaven from yesterday. Had league last night. Last night was like the first night that I've gone to exclusively not wearing anything on my wrist. Had a little bit of tape on my fingers for grip because I like the feedback that it gives me, so I may look into getting bigger grips because it is a little tight. I just kind of cram my fingers in there and run with it. Yeah, sorry, I'm driving here. So, yeah, I didn't wear anything on my wrist. I had a light little, like, Ace wrap thing, but it wouldn't really stay Velcroed well, so I ended up ditching it. My approach feels great. Nice and smooth. Nice, smooth finish coming through. I mean, I had a lot of, like, money finishes. I'm like, there it is. And then I just watched the ball sail straight because it's just me. It's my release. I've kind of come to the decision that for now, for league, majority of practice, and like I have a Sunday, we have a adult child tournament at a local alley that I entered with my daughter, Madison, who bowls for the high school and also bowls on a Saturday league. She did really good yesterday. Also, she's just been going up and up. Last week she got what was she awarded with? Junior ladies, like, most improved bowler last week. She shot something like it was like 140ish, 150ish, 187 or something. She went off, and her average was like a 107. So I had her thumb refitted on her ball, and her coach has been working with her on a 5-step approach from her 3-step, and her game has just gone through the roof. She throws relatively slow, about 9 miles an hour at the pins. So that's at the pins. It's really been helping her get the ball out there, and her release has been getting a lot better. So unlike her 40-year-old father, who's been a mechanic for 22 years, I just think that my tennis elbow tendonitis issues that I've always kind of worked with, I really have no problem cupping a ball in like my backswing. It's just I don't think my wrist can go from the inside to unloaded position efficiently, or I should say smoothly. As much as I've practiced it and I've tried to do it slow, and I try to, I can be behind the ball and come around and give it like minimum axis rotation and throw a pretty straight ball. I can come from, oddly enough, from a neutral hand position under the ball to around the inside of the ball when I shoot like my corner spares and shoot my ball pin straight. I can do that all day long. Like, it's actually kind of a weird skill that I've unlocked that I didn't, that I've picked up like that. And last night I put it to work, and it worked perfect. And the spares that I missed was because I was aiming wrong. The ball went exactly where I shot it. It's like one of those things. It's like, well, that's where you were aiming, and that's where the ball went, so it was on me. So that's been very fruitful, that learning that technique, and that technique has just come to me. Throwing without a positioner on, I have a beautiful, like I said, everybody's even complimenting me like how good my approach looks, how nice my slide's getting, my form. It's just, for some reason, my wrists, right now I can't do it. And you know what? I've had so much success wearing the positioner and learning form and timing and having that I'm just gonna do that for now. Sorry, not fucking sorry. A lot of people are like, ditch that thing. It's, I don't like those. I get it. There's stigma behind it. I'm also 40 years old. I've been at this for 3 months, and like 2 weeks in, I started wearing the positioner because I was having a little difficulty with like my tennis elbow and stuff that was flaring up. So I went to it and I started using it. Started learning like a nice stroke and good form and posture, and committing to that, and my scores jumped up tremendously. Before last week, I was averaging, if I played 4 games at practice, I would shoot like, let's say a 150, a 189, 210, 190, you know, somewhere in that range consistently. I was to the point, my high game was 236. I was to the point, I was consistently at practice shooting, you know, on a legit, okay, we're done doing drills. I want to do a simulated game and shoot a game and shoot, you know, 189, 199. I had a bunch of 199s, 220, you know, 203. Like, that was consistent 190. I was very happy in that ballpark. I felt like, you know, that was very good. And yeah, you know, I have to be the only person in the world that has like this beautiful form and everything. I throw a ball and it goes pretty much pin straight. And I'm throwing it up the boards. I'm throwing it in the dry too. I have like zero, I must have like zero tilt when I throw the ball. So that's what I'm going with, and that's what I'm going to do. That's your update for today. I shot last night 132, 132, 146. So at the end of game 3, I got a little out of sorts and my thumb got stuck in the ball. My release was a little fucked up. So that, you know, that didn't finish well. I wanted to finish stronger. I had 8. Yeah, and then I missed my spare. I missed one of the pins in my spare. I left like a fucked up split, and I went and I like caught them, and I got the one ball, but I think it was 10. I think I left 10 and 6 maybe, and I got 10 and I just missed a 6. So yeah, could have finished better, could have did better overall. But again, for kind of feeling around in the dark, you know, again, I was moving around a bunch, trying to find my spot, trying to find whatever. I just, you know, I don't want to develop like a single-handed, like, kind of toss throw either. I like having a nice stroke shot up in, you know. So that's what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to go back to my wrist positioner for now and keep using that. You know, you got to remember too, I don't want to hurt my, like, today is like the first, so this was like one of the first game series that I've really played where I had like no anything on. And I got to tell you, this morning, like, I have some tendon pain in my middle finger. I have a little bit of elbow pain, you know. I just think, you know, a little bit of wrist pain. You know, I'm fucking 40 here. I'm falling apart. I think a lot of that just has to do from the lack of support. You know, and not used to bowling without the support that I normally bowl with. So, you know, before I could wear the wrist trainer, and other than, like, I've been having this, like, nagging, I think it's just, like, wear and tear on, like, my rib cage. So, other than that, you know, I could bowl fucking 5-6 games and, you know, have no hand pain at all. Have no wrist, you know. So that's why I also got to kind of mitigate. If I'm having pain, you know, my span's been checked, my span's good, it's not overly stretched, anything like that. I think it's just a matter of, you know, I'm really trying to accentuate coming off my fingers. And I also had tape on my fingers for 3/4 of the matches, which made my fingers tighter in the hole, which put more torque on them. You know, you have to add all that stuff in. Everybody can easily chime in and be like, oh, your span's not this, that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's like, you know, like, my track doesn't look terrible on my ball. I don't know, it's just, I also believe my crown might need a detox, because I just figured it out. My crown probably has like 45 games on it, maybe not quite that many, maybe 40-ish. I'm gonna try detoxing that ball and see what it does, because even last night, I mean, I did touch it up to like 3,000 grit, but it had no motion off the spot again. But my inverse really didn't have much motion either. It had a little more, but not much. And that's like, I think 1,500 polished. So, I'm going to try detoxing that ball just for shits and giggles, because it's my oldest one. But it's crazy because the week before, now this is why I say this, because the week before at League, I shot up 10 board with the crown and had pocket. I was at the pocket just about every time. If I didn't strike, I was only leaving like a 10 pin, or I was leaving a couple pins that were manageable, you know. And now this week, without wearing anything, it goes, you know, if I shoot it up the 10 board, it pretty much, you know, contacts like the 4 pin, the 3 and 4 pin. you know, there's like no movement in it, you know. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch back to the wrist positioner for now. I can't have pain the next day. I have a full-time job. I'm not like a great bowler here. I'm new. You're on this journey with me. So we're gonna figure this shit out, and we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna hopefully have a good weekend this weekend. Now here's the fun thing. I have league Sunday night too, so I don't know how long the tournament starts at 1. Sunday league starts at 6, so we'll see. I might miss league. I don't know. The guy that runs the league, you know, I've been going there for 3 weeks now. He's only made it 1 week because he's had to like go to work or something. And then the kid that bowls with me, I think he's drunk all the time. He fell down last week. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. So that's it. That's your boy Hank, Mr. City Bowls. Thanks for following along on our journey here. We're gonna keep grinding, keep working. This is a page for average bowlers doing average shit. I'm a newbie. Don't pretend to be anything more than I'm not. You know, when I'm good, I'm great. When I'm bad, it's scary. So thanks for following along, and I'll keep you all updated. And hopefully I'll shoot some footage this weekend of me actually shooting, and can get some more like real bowling content, not just me vlogging about, you know, how much I hate bowling, even though I love bowling. All right, love you all. Have a great week.